Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video. Today we're looking at XRP Ripple. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description below this video. Grab it down below and let's talk about XRP. So Ripple and the XRP token, along with the rest of the market, have had a pretty rough couple of months here since these middle of January highs. Again, going all the way back here to the 16th of January, we saw the price of XRP token getting up as high as $3.39. Since then, we've had a pretty big drawdown with XRP, but again, a lot of that has been driven by the fact that Bitcoin itself has been retracing from those $109,000 highs in the middle of January as well. And we know when Bitcoin pulls back to the downside, we do see most of the rest of the market following in hot pursuit, and XRP is no exception. So after getting up to those $3.39 highs, we came back down here. We went as low and wicked as low as $1.77 on that 3rd of February low. Again, bounced up a little bit higher. News of Trump tweeting about the fact that XRP was going to be included in some type of US strategic reserve or digital asset stockpile shot the price up again from around 218 up to 299 before having a big dump back the next day. Again, this was not unique to XRP. Most of the rest of the market had a similar pump and dump here during this weekend on Sunday, March 2nd and Monday, March 3rd. But you can see since then we have retraced to the downside. We came all the way down to retest the 200-day simple moving average and technically got a little bit of a bounce here right on that level. Again, if we're looking at what's happening here since that peak up on the March 3rd high, you can see that we have technically just about broken out of this downtrend that we've been in since that pump in the market. Technically, the wider trend is that we have been in a more of a downtrend here since the middle of January, and we have not broken out of that downtrend. It might be another few weeks before we can technically get back up above, that $2.50 level. But getting and breaking out of this more immediate downtrend is a little bit of a positive sign for XRP. What I would be looking for here is for us to retest and hold the trend line here, staying above it, bouncing off of it, and hopefully continuing to move from around this $2.04 mark back up towards 220, 230, and keep marching to the upside. Again, XRP was one of the tokens that had a large pump on the back of the US election results. Being a United States company and business, many of the boomer tokens, XRP, Cardano, XLM, etc., had a very big pump in the immediate aftermath of the US election results. If we jump back here to see from November 5th onwards, this pump in the immediate month or 4 weeks after election result confirmation in the United States saw XRP make a 471% gain to the upside in a 27-day period. That is a phenomenal return and obviously a very big move for a token like XRP, which already has a phenomenally large market cap. Okay, looking at what's happening on the chart here again, getting back above $2.07. Hopefully we can continue moving to the upside, but let's take a look at XRP Dominance because this chart looks very, very similar in pattern and in form. Again, you can see technically it's been holding a little bit better than many other altcoins throughout the past few months in terms of its dominance level, because we are still in a little bit of an uptrend with that dominance going back here over the past few months since this low here in December of 2024. So again, you're seeing that uptrend maintain intact for XRP Dominance over the past couple of months. We're sitting at 4.58% dominance, which essentially just means the total market cap of XRP is making up about 4.58% of total crypto market cap. You can see we got as high as about 5.57% here back in January of 2025. And again, we jumped up to that level around that 5.55% area by the time we had that tweet on Sunday, March 2nd as well. So this uptrend is looking not too bad. Again, we need to see what's going to happen here over the course of the next couple of months. Could this be a little bit of a rising wedge pattern? Maybe you could argue it is as well. We could see a breakdown in this by the time we get to altcoin season. So let's see what's going to happen. Again, I'm not a huge fan of XRP. I think there is a lot of stuff happening in the background, but until we see better adoption, until we see better tech underlying the actual XRP ledger itself, you can jump over to XRP ledger and see that we're currently running at about 24 transactions per second. Again, that's not too riveting when you compare it to other layer 1 blockchain solutions like Solana, like Sui, and even comparing it to Ethereum. It's not very exciting to see a chain doing 20 to 23 transactions per second. And if it's truly going to scale to some of the levels that many people advertise, then I think you're going to need to see a significant upgrade in the tech and the throughput that the XRP ledger can handle if it's really going to scale to be a cross-border settlement layer that large banks and institutions truly want to use. Because again, comparing it to other leading blockchains in the space already, it is quite slow and quite outdated. So let's see what's going to happen with that over the coming months. What we can say is that it has had a pretty nice run up in price here over the past 6 months or so. We have been consolidating here, but we're still putting in lower lows and lower highs. If we look at the chart here, remove this trend line just for a moment, we've been consistently putting in these lower lows and lower highs over the past couple of months. So we need to see that pattern changing and breaking to put in some higher lows and higher highs, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here now with a bit of a change in pattern. I'd like to see us moving higher just to confirm that. Getting back above this resistance around $2.55 would also bode well for that. But until that pattern changes, we're technically still in that overall downtrend since those middle of January highs. The chart is still looking pretty nice. I mean, zooming out even further, we're still in a pretty strong uptrend. So as long as we can maintain that uptrend, bounce off that level, keep moving higher, I think there will be higher prices for XRP by the end of this year. Last time we did a price prediction for XRP, I broke down the numbers in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. You can see the numbers on the screen here. Bear case means total crypto market cap getting to around 5 trillion US dollars. Base case, total crypto market cap getting to 7 trillion and upwards of 9 trillion in a bull case. That would mean a $5.40 price for XRP in a bear case if it can get to 6.5% dominance. Again, that's not off the table, given that we already got up to 5.55% dominance just a couple of months ago. Again, $8.75 in a base case and $12.75 in a bull case. These numbers might be a little bit high. Let me know if you want me to do an updated or revised price prediction in the comments below this video, guys. If there's enough comments, I will put that together in the next week or two, run the numbers again, think about XRP dominance, think about total crypto market cap, and where we could see the price of XRP getting to by the end of this year or by the end of the cycle. So that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments as well. Are you still holding XRP? Do you have a bag? What price do you think XRP is going to get to by the peak of the bull cycle? I want to see those comments. I want to see what your thoughts are and where you think the price can get to. Again, make sure to give this video a thumbs up on your way out the door if you enjoyed it. Before I leave though, I do want to say today's video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. Come on over, check it out for yourself. I'm going to leave a referral link in the description below this video. Again, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. XRP is available for purchase and trading over on Femex, but make sure to do your research on the technicals and on the fundamentals when analyzing any type of asset like this in the crypto space. Check it out for yourself. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification icon below. And again, you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description of this video. Grab it below and we'll catch you in the next one.